You're listening to Chat with the Experts, brought to you by Angie's List on 93 WIBC.
Welcome to Chat with the Experts, brought to you by Angie's List. I'm Kyle Hawk, and I'll be your host today. And here on this show, our goal is to bring you the very best in consumer information on home improvement projects and health and lifestyle topics. And every single week, we get information on this show from qualified service providers and subject matter experts. They give you everything you need to know. Last week, we braved the cold outdoors with the help of Dwayne Ward of the David Hazen Group here in Indianapolis. He gave us some really great tips on caring for your home's exterior during winter. And I'll tell you what, if you missed that episode, you're not going to want to miss it again. And you can find it by subscribing to our podcast on iTunes. Just pull up the iTunes app on your home computer or the podcast app on your smartphone. Search Chat with the Experts. Hit the subscribe button. You'll get every single episode that we release when we put it out. And you can also leave us a review there. Let us know how we're doing. If you want even more, you can find this podcast as a video series on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, search for Angie's List, check out our videos, and you can watch us as we discuss these home improvement and lifestyle topics. And of course, you'll get everything that you need when it comes to home service by going to angieslist.com. If you're looking for someone to take care of those pesky ice dams on the roof this winter, or maybe someone just to help out with the general maintenance around the house, you can find what you need. We got ratings and reviews on service providers in your area. Just go to angieslist.com, hit join now. If you use the promo code WIBC40, you're going to get 40% off an annual membership. It's only $9.99 for the full year. So check it out today. Head over to angieslist.com. Well, here on Chat with the Experts, we talk a lot about how to hire the right company for the job and how to avoid getting scammed by lousy contractors. And one service that's I guess faced a lot of scrutiny in recent years because of bad contractors offering faulty services has been the air duct cleaning industry. However, cleaning your air ducts is an important part of home maintenance and is a big part of keeping your family healthy inside the home. So today we're going to tell you about what you need to know when it comes to hiring the right air duct cleaner. And joining us today to talk about all this is Dave Adams of the Alpine Maintenance Group here in Indianapolis. Alpine Group is a family-owned company with 21 years of experience in the industry. Dave's the owner. He oversees a staff of trained, certified, and ethical professionals at the very top of the industry. And he's here today to talk with us all about the subject of air duct cleaning. Dave, welcome to Chat with the Experts.
Good to be here, Kyle. Thank you very much.
Wanted to ask you a little bit about how you got into this industry. It sounded like you have a pretty interesting background that led you to Alpine Group.
Sure, thanks. I was actually born and raised in Muncie. I have a degree in finance from Notre Dame. Following graduation, I moved down to Palm Beach County, Florida. We lived down there for 24 years. I had a property management company where we managed about $250 million worth of property. We did air duct cleaning, mold remediation, things like that. We sold the business when the kids were getting ready to go into high school. We wanted them to come back here to go to high school. So all four kids have been through either been through or in high school now here in Indianapolis. And we found this business that a lot of the things that Alpine does were the same type of things that we did down in Florida, so it was very easily transferable. So we bought the business about 6 or 7 years ago, and that's where we are now.
Yeah, it's a cool story, and you offer a lot of different services at Alpine Group. The main thing we're going to talk about, at least at the start of the show today, is air duct cleaning. And, you know, the sounds maybe like not that interesting of a topic, but, I mean, there's a lot to discuss here. And before we get into all that, I guess a good starting place would be to have you share with us what exactly is air duct cleaning? Why is it important, and why are we talking about this today?
Sure. Well, in essence, air duct cleaning is the cleaning of your HVAC system, which is the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system of your home. Mm-hmm. It includes cleaning the furnace. It includes cleaning the coils of the air conditioner. It includes cleaning the supply and the return ductwork, and it includes cleaning the registers.
So, and talking about this, I guess a good place to start there would be, talking about the main benefits. Are there health benefits to having someone come in and clean out the air ducts in your home?
Sure. If you ever want to take a look, take your smartphone or any phone, just stick it down the ductwork of your home and take a picture, and you'll see what's going down there. Also, if you have a dusty home, the reason that it's dusty generally is because the dust is being conveyed through the HVAC system. So it's very good for people with allergies, pet allergies, dirty homes, and we see a lot of mold in HVAC systems as well.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that just a little bit. What are some of the common sources of air duct contamination? Like when I take that picture and I'm looking down the air ducts, what's in there that's causing the problem?
Well, kids' toys seem to be a big issue in the HVAC system, but those are easy to get out. The main things are outside air. Mixing with conditioned air can cause issues.
Okay.
Pets, construction projects, and just general household dirt. So what I tell people, get the system cleaned, put in a good filter, and keep the house clean.
Yeah, you mentioned mold being one of the things you might find there, and that's obviously problematic. I think that kind of sends off everybody's alarm when they hear mold and think about it maybe being in the air ducts. Are there ways to tell if you actually have a mold problem in the air ducts in your home?
Well, there's a simple way. A lot of the times what you'll find is some darkening around either the carpet or on the registers themselves. Or what you could do is call a reputable company, Alpine Group. There's a few others that I would recommend that could come out and maybe open up the cabinet, the furnace cabinet. And a lot of times you'll see mold on the paper or on the insulation inside the cabinet. Generally, it's pretty simple process to clean up.
Yeah, and definitely a serious one that you would want to get addressed, and we'll talk a little bit later in the show about the steps you need to take when that time comes. Is there a possibility that your energy bill is going to be reduced after you have your air ducts cleaned out? Is it also possible that your energy bill might be running high because you haven't addressed a problem with your air ducts?
That's a great question, Kyle. The National Air Duct Cleaners Association, and the acronym is NADCA, NADCA. So you'll hear me referring to NADCA throughout the program. NADCA has done a energy study, a white paper, and they found that cleaning a moderately fouled system can save anywhere between 11 and 15% on your energy bill. So it's the same reason airlines clean their planes.
Yeah.
The cleaner the surface, the easier the air flows across it, and you get less resistance, so you can have really a big savings in electricity over the year.
Yeah, and as everybody starts to think about conserving energy in their homes, that's been a huge push over recent years. A lot of people may not even realize that the air ducts in their homes, something that's kind of out of their sight line, might be something to address that could really make a difference, and it sounds like it does. In talking about cleaning out the air ducts, how does this actually happen? What cleaning methods are typically used on the air ducts?
Okay, so the NADCA has a specified cleaning process. It's called source removal. Generally, it's done with air, negative air being a vacuum, positive air, which is compressed air that goes through the lines. So if someone brings a shop vac into your home and just vacuums out the entrance to the duct registers, that's really not the prescribed way.
Yeah.
What we do is we hook up 8 to 10 inch lines on your ductwork at the main down near the furnace. That provides the negative air. We have a truck that pulls 10,500 CFM.
Okay.
So that's the equivalent of about 10 rooms the size of 10 by 10 by 10. That's every minute.
Okay, wow.
So it's very powerful. And then what we do is we seal off all of the vents throughout the home so that the system remains under pressure so that the air is actually going into the duct as opposed to out of the duct. We put a compressed air line in each of the vents, and we push the debris through the system back to the furnace, and then it's pulled outside of the house. We collect the debris outside of the house. We don't rely on HEPA filters.
Okay, yeah. Or is there ever a time where somebody might be using chemicals or something in the air ducts in the cleaning process?
NADCA has come out with a paper in the past 2 years where we try not to do it except in extreme cases.
Okay.
So if you've got relatively clean ducts, chemicals really should not be applied.
Sure.
If you have a heavy mold contamination, it's something that should be considered, but you need to look at the pros and the cons.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's time for us to take a quick break here, but we're just getting started on today's show. When we come back, we're going to talk about how you can steer clear of air duct cleaning scams, and we'll also get you filled in on what you need to know when it comes to your dryer vents, because that's another important piece of today's puzzle. Right now, another segment bites the dust. We'll be right back back on Chat with the Experts, brought to you by Angie's List.
Introducing the all-new Angie's List app, your on-the-go resource for great local service. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can access ratings and reviews, shop offers, and request scheduling assistance from the palm of your hand. Submit and stay up to date on your projects. Redesigned and easy to use, the new Angie's List app makes getting more from your membership simple and convenient. Anytime, anywhere. Download the free Angie's List app on iTunes today.